What is going on, everybody? My name is Airfaded, and today I'm here to show you my 1987 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am GTA Forza Edition drag tune. This is the newest item in the Forzathon shop, this Forza Edition Firebird here, and it actually comes with a drift skills boost, which is kind of strange, but fully upgraded, it actually ends up being a pretty decent drag muscle car. So let's not waste any more time and hop right into it. Alright, so hopping on into conversion, you actually cannot engine swap the Forza Edition version, so we'll be just leaving it rear wheel drive, and then we are adding twin turbos to it. For the tires and rims, we have drag tires on there, obviously, and as well as upgrading those rear tires all the way to 335s. And then for the wheels, you can go whichever wheels you'd like. I ended up going with the American Racing VF301s, but I would just recommend something on the lighter side. And last thing, just as a little visual thing, but I made the front rim size a little bit bigger, up to a 19, just to kind of really emphasize that massive meaty back tire. So that's an optional thing you can do if you want to kind of just look more intimidating. For the transmission, we have the race 6-speed as well as the drift differential. Not too much else to upgrade there. Platform and handling, there's only one thing you can upgrade, which is the springs. So we have the rally springs and suspension in there. And then for the engine, there's only one thing you can upgrade as well, which is the twin turbo. So everything upgraded, you will be making 1,204 horsepower at about 3,263 pounds. So pretty quick build for you guys, and let's take this thing out to the track and show you the tune. Alright, so now we're at the track. Let's go ahead and dive into the tune for you guys. So for the tire pressure, we have all the way lower in the front and the rear. For the gearing, we have a 291 final drive, and then we have 340, 231, 172, 134, 106, and 87. This is a 4-gear tune that you'll be using if you're going to the quarter mile, and if you do have to go up to 5th or 6th even, it'll keep that power. So you're all good there. For alignment, we have 0s across the board, and then 7 for the front caster angle. Anti-roll bars, we have all the way stiff in the front and rear. For the springs, we have all the way soft in the front and then 550 in the rear, as well as maxed out ride height. For damping, we have 1 in the front for the rebound stiffness and 10 in the rear, as well as maxed out bump stiffness in the front and rear. Aero, nothing to change there. Brake, nothing to change there. And then differential, we have 100 and 100. So that's the tune for you guys. Let's show you how to launch it real quick. If you don't know how to launch things in Forza Horizon 5, very easy. All you have to do is hold down the brake or the e-brake, and then just hold the throttle down. It'll sit at about 2,000 to 3,000 RPMs, and then you can just go. And you see it spun a little bit there. I've had problems. Whenever you really go from a very cold start, it ends up spinning, but let's try launching one more time here just so you can see it not spin. There you go. So yeah, first, second gets out pretty good, and then you carry those longer gears to 3rd and 4th. So overall, pretty solid car for the power and weight that it makes. Obviously, muscle cars are always a little bit heavier, so it is kind of a give and take with the 1,200 horsepower, but I'm going to show you how to launch it one more time, and then we'll line it up real quick and show you what it does to the quarter mile. So you can actually try, if you wanted to you know, have a little bit more RPM at the launch, but you will end up spinning most of the times. I usually tune my tunes to just launch at the standard kind of lowest RPM possible, but yeah, once it gets out, it goes pretty fast. So let's get down here, turn around, and we'll line up for the quarter mile to show you guys what it does to that. So for those of you who don't know how to kind of see the quarter mile and how to calculate it for yourself in this game, it's kind of easy. All you have to do is just line up and basically just set your marker at that speed trap at the bottom, and then line up 440 yards away from it, and that is the quarter mile. So we're going to give it a run here, and let's see what we do. and fourth gear takes you just to the end of that quarter mile there. You can see the time, low 8-second time. So yeah, pretty solid for a heavier 3,200 pound muscle car. But let's take this thing out to the bridge real quick and just show you guys kind of how it does in a roll race setting. It's definitely meant more for a dig, but if you were to take it out in a roll, it's still viable. What I've kind of found is probably better to launch in second, just because first ends up being a little too short. So you kind of have to sacrifice a little bit of power at the start, but luckily when you launch in second, it kind of spins and gets you into that higher RPM quicker. So 185.16 is what we trapped to that. So yeah, good for rolls or mostly from the dig, and just overall pretty sick looking drag car. It definitely looks the part with that big meaty tire on the back, and just a classic Firebird. You can't go wrong. So that'll be it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Leave a comment on any other builds you'd like to see me do, and any other Forza Horizon 5 content that you'd like to see. And yeah, that'll be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.